Okay. We're going to continue with, this is all in review for the test on Friday. And let's continue with review this little lesson 7, 8, 9, just a little mini review. The first question is asking us for the distributive property. The first question is asking us for the distributive property. Just a little recap here of the distributive property. It's saying half of 12x minus 7. So you distribute half of 12x, that would give us what? 6x. And can you take half of 7? I mean, you could write 3.5, but we would rather you write 7 halves. So 6x minus 7 halves, or 6x, or 6x minus 3.5, because 1 half times 7 is 3.5. Either or. Friday. That was number 1. Number 2, we have 13 plus 5 times 2c minus 7. By the way, these are recorded and placed on YouTube for your own review. In case you want to continue reviewing them, you may review them. 13 plus 5 times 2, that would be 10c. And then minus 5 times 7, that would give us what? 35. Can we add any additional like terms here? The 35 and the 13, what would that give us? 10c, right? 35 minus 13, what would that give us? Minus 22, right? Minus 22. Remember, different sign, subtract and keep the sign of the larger. Is that clear, guys? Number 3. We have negative 6 minus 3 times 4x plus 1. Okay, here I want to emphasize something. We're going to have to watch this subtraction. You could think of it right now as a minus, okay? You could think of it as a minus. You have negative 6. Now, watch. Let me explain it from this part. You could think of this as negative 3 times 4. What's negative 3 times 4? Negative 12. So this would be minus 12x. And then you could think of it as negative 3 times 1 would be negative 3. So we would put there negative 3 or negative 12x, and then you would put minus 3 like that. Now negative 6 minus 3, that would be negative 9, and then you have the negative 12x. That's an acceptable answer. That's an acceptable answer. Let me get this. Is that clear? If we look at number 4 in that little review, you have 4 times 2a plus 6 minus 15. That would be 8a plus 24 minus 15. That would be 8a. What's 24 minus 15? 9. Very good. 8a plus 9. Very simple problems. I know you could do this, but this is just part of the review. Okay. Number 5. Number 5. That would be x plus 3 equals to negative 17. subtract 3, x would be negative 20. That was number 5. Is that clear? I need for you to correct these at your desk. I hope you're correcting them. X minus 7 equals to negative 22. And then we add 7. X will equal to what's negative 22 plus 7? Negative 15. Great. Number 7. It says 19.5 equals to negative 39.5 plus x. Look, it's the same idea. You are subtracting 39.5. So the opposite of subtracting 39.5 would be adding the 39.5. It's the same thing. So you add the 39.5 to both sides, and you have x equals to, what does this give us? 59? Do y'all agree? Number 8. Number 8 says x plus 1/4 equals to 5/6. X plus 1/4 equals to 5/6. What do we do in a case like this? Okay, we subtract 1/4. Thank you, Ms. Lever. So we have x equals to 5/6 minus 1/4. 5/6 minus 1/4. Do you all agree? Now, what would be the common denominator?
12.
The common denominator would be 12. Okay. Now, this you would need to multiply by 2 to get the 12, and this you'd need to multiply by 3 to get the 12. So that would give us 10 over 12 minus 3 over 12. 10 over 12 minus 3 over 12. And what would that give us?
7 over 12.
7 over 12. And that's it. Any questions? Good. On the next one we have 2/3 x equals to 5/7. 2/3 x equals to 5/7. What's the most logical thing to do here? Excellent. 3/2. Very good. Who said that? So we have x equals to 5 times 3, which is what? 15 over 7 times 2, 14. So that's an acceptable answer, 15 over 14. Or you could say 1 and 1/14. 1 and 1/14. Is that clear? Look, number 10. I'm going to rewrite this. That's all I'm going to do. Rewrite it. I'm going to write it as x over negative 7 equals 5/9. I have not changed anything here. All I'm doing is rewriting it to put that negative downstairs. You may do that. Now, how would you solve something like this? Good. Yes. You just cross multiply it. Exactly. So you get negative 35 over 9. You could have put the 1 also. Does it change anything? No. Now, what is this in mixed number form? 3 and 8/9, right? 3 and 8/9. Is that clear, Mr. Barba? Because 9 times 3 is 27, right? And 8 would give us the 35 over the 9. Good. Number 11. You have 2x equals to 15 over 7. Now, you may see this, as some of you said earlier, you may see this as a 1. So, when you're solving, you could multiply by what? The reciprocal, which is what? 1/2 and 1/2. Do y'all see that? You're left with x equals to 15 times 1, that's 15. And 7 times 2, 14. Again, 15 over 14, which gives us what? 1 and 1/14. Very good. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Number 12. You have 3x equals to 27.33. What would be the recommended step here? Very good. And x would be 27 over 3, that's 9. And then 33 divided by 3, that would be 0.11. So this is 9.11. Are you guys correcting this? What was that?
It's a joke because you got 9/11. I said you did 9/11.
Oh, okay. 13. 5 plus 8x. 5 plus 8x equals to 9. 5 plus 8x equals to 9. The first step would be subtract 5, subtract 5. 8x equals to 9 minus 5, that's 1. 4, sorry. Sorry. I was thinking of the answer already. Okay. Then we divide by 8. Divide by 8. We have 4 over 8. And 4 over 8 reduces to 1/2. Any questions so far? Number 14. X over 3 plus 9 equals to negative 7. So, first step, subtract 9, subtract 9. We have x over 3 equals to minus 7 minus 9, that is negative 16. And then cross multiply it, that would give us x equals to negative 16 times 3. And what's negative 16 times 3? Negative 48. Yes. Negative 48. I'm going to stop the recording. Does it still give me more than...
The max is 19.59.
Okay.
How do you know?
Okay, perfect. We have 15, 2/3 x plus 1 equals to 7. We subtract 1, subtract 1. That would give us 2/3 x equals to 7 minus 1, which is 6. Cross multiply the 3, right?
18.
That would give us 2x equals to 18. Do you all see that? Now, you could have done something else. You could have multiplied by 3/2 and 3/2. Let me do that over here. So we have 2/3 x equals to 6. I could have multiplied by 3/2 by 3/2. Same thing. Look what happens. X would equal to 6 times 3, which is 18 over 2. I'm just doing it like this just to show you different options. And why? I know when you get to high school, you're going to have your math and science teachers are going to be solving these in very different ways. So just want to make sure you comprehend each and every one of them. Divide by 2, divide by 2. You have x equals to 9. Do we all get 9? If not, go ahead and correct it, please. Number 16. 5x plus 9 equals to negative 21. We subtract 9. Subtract 9. You have 5x equals to what's negative 21 minus 9? Excellent. Negative 30. And then what do? Divide by 5, divide by 5. We have x equals to negative 30 divided by 5, that's negative 6. Okay, what do we do first on this one? 17. We subtract 23, subtract 23. That gives us 26, and then which is? Excellent. And number 18. 7 minus 3a equals to 22. What would be the first step on this one? Negative 3a equals to 15. And then? So a would equal to negative 5. Yes, I'm just trying to move the mouse over. Do you see the little? There it is.